Follow my socials. Hi beautiful people, January 21st, Rinshi, Ekoda-chan. Not to be confused with the 2011 series. Comedy anime somewhere between situational and slice of life. It is more aimed at adults, and it is an anime with depth. I myself haven't heard this term being used a lot, but they use it in this episode and I think this is the best definition for the anime. It's that kind of anime that has a lot of comedy, but it requires your attention. But if you find the 20-something minute version of this episode, most of it is interviews with the director and the voice actress who did the main character. Light spoilers. So, I don't think this breaks any enjoyment, so I'm gonna put this in the light spoilers. The main character spends most of the episodes naked. She's not sexualized. She's naked for the same reason that you have so many bathroom scenes when the characters are talking about their emotions. It's a visual manifestation of how they feel. They are open and vulnerable. The humor is very Japanese. Personally, I have problems when Japanese humor gets deep, like they say in this episode. I think it's because it's faster and is less marked. Watching the interviews, I actually saw them talking about what would be a joke that I didn't get as a joke. To me, it was an ironic comment. But I had fun with the episode. You could say there's a lot of tonal variation in the humor, but I still had fun. The interviews seem to be just more of the same kind of interview, but I found them interesting just for seeing how the director and the actress saw the project and did it. If you still have that idea that Japanese people don't have humor, you should watch these interviews. Basically because I think it's easier for you to see how they mark a joke if it is a live person. When I say the comedy is somewhere between situational and slice of life, a lot of people might say that's the same thing. But in sitcom, you force the situation. Slice of life is more about that situation could happen to anyone. So you have jokes like the main character having to remember her clients' names, but them shuffling around the table, which sounds like something normal. I'm sure that's a common complaint for that job. But it should actually not be that common. People don't usually shuffle around for no reason. Maybe once or twice when people go to the bathroom. If the people stay there for a couple of hours, it probably will never happen. Or the lizard that makes her quickly put on pants because she's afraid he will enter her. Which is another good example of what I'm talking about with the humor. In the interview, the actress says she wouldn't mind if it was an ear. But if you pay attention to how she talks, she barely changes her voice. So it is a joke, but she barely changes the speed of her self-talking. So it's very easy to miss, and I feel that's why a lot of people don't understand Japanese humor. But that's it. What did you think of this episode? Leave it on the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! And if you enjoyed it, please like, share, sub to the channel, and hit that bell. So many bath scenes when the THs are hard. Damn it! I'm laughing because I just got the line and my wife started to clear her nose and it was a huge sound. I hope it doesn't break the line read.